Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, Part-Time Simmer. So actually I made this build a few months ago whenever the Tiny Living Pack came out. But I guess for some reason I didn't feel like sharing it at the time. But I wanted to do a little micro home and I thought it would be a fun idea at first to do a little tree house. So that's why it's on the stilts. And later in the build, you'll see I put it on a foundation, and you can tell by the title of the video, I decided to change it into a cabin just because I felt like putting the tree there and all that, it wasn't turning out how I wanted it to, so I just decided the cabin was a similar and cute idea. And then also for this build, I'm adding lots of windows from the Seasons pack just because I felt like it'd be nice to have lots of natural lighting. And then I felt like the sim who would live here is very into the outdoors and just nature, and that was kind of their thing. And yes, I wanted to keep the outside very like dark, look like wood, just to keep that like cabin kind of vibe. And what's unfortunate about this is why it's so small is because I wanted to keep the micro house trait for the tiny living, so the little deck outside does count for tiles, so it does take away from space, but I am still able to fit a little kitchen corner, a one tile bathroom, and a little bedroom as well. And I've never done a kitchen like this, like just taking up three tiles, and I was really proud of myself. It is fully functioning. I tried making the salad and cooking grilled cheese, and everything worked fine. And then I'm just sending my little sim outside so she's no longer in the way. And I wanted the kind of accent color for this build to be orange and just keep a very natural natural tones for all like the colors and everything. And then I am place using the bb.moveobjects cheats as well to get all my decoration and things in the places I want them to be as well. Also note for the bathroom, I had to get rid of the wall and the arch because for some reason my sim couldn't enter or use any of the toilet or anything when I had an archway in there, which didn't make sense because the curtain didn't stop her. It was just the archway or the door. But I just deleted that, so it does work now. And I'm doing the bedroom, which I can fit just basically the dresser, mirror, and like the bare minimum. And it does have a TV in there, so I'm adding some clutter on top of the fridge right now. Just adding some final decorations, and I do use a lot of debug. And the one difficult thing about debug is so it's hard to just find everything in there. Like I have ideas in my mind, like, oh, I would like to find this, but then I can't find it. But I do think I find the good little tree fish, which I felt was perfect for this build, and a little postcard because perhaps this sim likes to travel and then go on vacation a lot, which is probably nice with such a small house. And then, yeah, I'm just adding some of the debug landscaping. I tried my best to match the landscaping from around this island. We are in Windenburg, I believe, in the little deserted island lot, or deserted lot, and then I have to lower the foundation so the plants don't keep rising up. But yeah, and it did take me quite a while to find all the plants and figure it out. Fun fact, I actually did this build twice because I tried first with the treehouse and I did a whole different kind of landscaping and plants, but when I did it the second time, this time, I realized I liked the plants that blended in more with the island and the land, like the landscaping around it. And yeah, yeah, a lot of this build, since it is so small, it is a lot of the landscaping. And yeah, just I spend pretty much majority of my time just adding a lot of plants, and I wanted to look overgrown, not very manicured, because I figured it is a cabin. This person likes to be very secluded and on their own, and that they perhaps not into very like gardening, but kind of like that natural look. And yeah, and this is where I change it to like the cabin instead of the tree house. I still do add a big tree just kind of to keep that same vibe I was going for, just for the fun of it. And then adding, I thought for a second I would do like a little ivy wall or like leaves climbing up around the side, but I kind of scratched that and I'm just adding some rocks to kind of blend it in, look more natural. You can't forget the mailbox, which I probably do in half my builds. And yeah, I'm adding some more activities for the deck, and I think I add an easel as well. And yeah, and we're adding the little broom because I figured that space kind of bothered me without missing the window, but now looking back at it, I think it just looks fine with the little broom there. Makes it a little bit more a better use of space. And I'm just adding the terrain paint to kind of blend in with the island as well. And we're adding a little outdoor eating area and like a trash can outside, and then this little barbecue, which I thought was super cute and fitting for the outdoorsy vibe. Yeah, we're just. Oh, and this is the toilet, and I tried covering it, and yes, I do fix it, but when it's uploaded, you'll see that it's no longer sticking out at the back of the house, and we're just adding some more decoration and some pictures in there. Yes, and I love this like little the stacked picture look. I feel like everyone does it, but I do love the way it looked. And then for the sim who I did end up putting in this house, she's actually a professor, and I thought like maybe she like does teaches environmental science or something like that, kind of like a hippie professor, but kind of went with that idea and that vibe. And yeah, and then we're just adding some curtains, and I kept with the orange theme. And then I kind of change it up so it's not all the same. And then yeah. And then I think we're heading into the screenshot, so hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to give it a like, a comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching.